Hi, Steve Mills, the Prudent Marketer. Welcome back to this, the 10th in 10 marketing videos. I really hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you've taken action. I hope they've made a difference to your business. This is why I've done this. This is my purpose. This is my intent. This is my mission to help small businesses. And I really hope you've managed to take action. So again, just to recap, last video we spoke about expanding your web, making sure that you're getting the most of your website and you're marketing yourself effectively on the internet. This week, the last week, we're talking about the hidden strategy that so many businesses don't use in their marketing. What do I mean? Well, I really believe that, there's only so much time in business. I've only got so much time to put into my marketing. I've only got so much money. And so the question is, who is there out there that could help me? Who is there out there that maybe sells, I don't know, a complementary product to mine, has a similar target market to me, has a huge amount of my market, either as customers or as prospects? Who is there out there that I can get in front of in order to market my business? What I'm actually talking about here is joint venture marketing, JV marketing. Jay Abraham, the world leading marketing expert, calls it, he has a term called host beneficiary relationships. So let me give you an example. I'm a marketing person. I get together with somebody who's, for example, sells sales training, and I speak with that person and say, look, you've got a list of 10,000 people. Would you market my marketing training to those 10,000 people? And I will market your sales training to my 10,000 people. So people who are interested in sales may also be interested in marketing. Okay, so that's essentially what we're talking about here. So my question for you is, who is there out there that would help you with something? Could you do joint emails? Could you have an article in their newsletter in exchange for them having an article in yours? Could you email out to each other's lists? Could you run a joint event together, i.e. like a networking event? Could you have a joint seminar together? Could you have a stand on an exhibition together because there's a natural sort of synergy between the two businesses? Could you have a stand maybe at their facility? If they're I don't know, what could you do for, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a perfect example of this. One of my clients is a company called Kookaburra. They do oven cleaning. They're a big franchise right throughout the UK. And they have a relationship with Tesco's where they're allowed to take their vans, set up outside, and they turn up with there's something called Charlie the Kookaburra, and they have this guy in a costume and stuff, and they give them loads of balloons and everything, and they turn Tesco's into, or the doorway of Tesco's into I don't know, it's a bit like a party type atmosphere. Tesco's love this because, all the kids are walking around with balloons and it costs them nothing, and Kookaburra turn up and they donate prizes and stuff like that and give their clients special deals. So when you go to Tesco's this day, you get 10% off your oven clean and so on and so forth. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship. So what mutually beneficial relationships could you have? I'll give you examples of a few. And then once you've done that, you've maybe come up with the idea of a few people or organizations you could do it with. And maybe come up with a couple of ideas that you could use. Again, it comes down to maximization. Okay, so if you've got a few, who else are there? Who else is out there that you could do this with? You know, if you're in Tesco's, what's wrong with Sainsbury's, you know? Go and find some more of the same or similar people. If you're already established and you've got a few people you're doing this type of relationship with, then my next question is, what else can you do? How can you maximize this further? How can you get more out of this relationship? And let me just clarify here. It's not about getting more, it's also about giving more. How could you help the other person more than you're currently doing right now? Because we all know that the more we help other people, the more they're likely to help us. And so, you know, the more, how can we build this relationship to be more mutually beneficial, I think is what I'm talking about. What about your website? Could you have a link on their website in exchange for a link on your website? Could you promote that? Could you allow them to do like a guest blog on your website? So they write a blog for you, and you write a blog for them that goes on each other's websites. What about doing this? In other words, what I'm doing. Could you do a blog, a video for their website, and they do a video for your website, maybe again on your blog? You know, there's so many ideas, so many ways in which you could help each other, and it's just a matter of having the time and the effort and the energy to try and uncover these ways. I've got about 30 joint venture partners, so I hope in the future that'll increase to 40 to 50 to 60, but what we've got to do is to try to make sure that we maximize those. So that's about it. That's the end of the 10 videos. I'm not going to pest you anymore with videos right now, but I will, in all seriousness, come back and hopefully try to spread my knowledge even further in the future. If you want more videos, one of the things I'd strongly recommend you do is you sign up to my Association of Prudent Marketing. This is it's a video a bit like these really, and they are, every week I send you a video where I talk about a particular area of marketing. So it could be email, it could be websites, it could be blogging, it could be a whole range of different things. And so sign up for that, and it'll be great to be able to help you, coach you, advise you in the future via video. So thank you very much for listening, and again, if we can help you in any way, please feel free to get in touch. I will make a sort of final offer in a way. If you're interested in having a marketing review with me, so coming into our office, spending about an hour sat down with me, talking about how to improve the effectiveness of your marketing, I'll make you an offer here and now in this video that I'll do that for free for you, subject to a couple of things. One, you agree to implement the strategies that we discuss, and two, you'll allow me to give you a quote in order to help you or advise you. You don't have to take me up on any of that. You don't have to buy my service. But at the end of the meeting, I'll spend 5 minutes just talking to you about how we can help you further. Sounds like a good deal? I think so. Thank you very much for listening. And again, just in case you didn't catch my contact details, my telephone number is 01256 242 272. The website is theprudentmarketer.com. You can contact me on my email at steve@theprudentmarketer.com. Thanks very much for listening.